All right, let's talk about editing these pages, changing the sections that are in it, as well as adding maybe a brand new page based on one of the designs or the templates that's on this site. So you can hit edit here in the top left menu or the top left part of your window. And again, you're in your editing space of this site. So if you hit the G on your keyboard, that's going to pull up the grid. So Squarespace is a drag and drop editor. So as you're editing these sections, if you ever wanted to just move things around, you're just going to click and drag a box and then just drop it where you want it to go. And that lives there. So super easy to change where each thing is like sitting on the page. And then if you ever want to add a new block or you're working on an entirely new design, you want to maybe add a video box, but a video or something like that. You can go in the top left of the section to add a block. And then these are all of the different blocks that you can add and within Squarespace. So you can kind of add any of these. And then once you add it, like a new button, then you just click and drag where you want it to go and then just edit the settings of that new block that you've added. All right, I'm just going to delete that since I don't need it. But you can we've gone over editing the sections, but just a refresher here. So if you're working on a page and you want to add a new section, go over to the save sections. You've got lots of designs to work with here. You can just drop that in. So that's how you might edit an existing page and to add a new section. I'm going to exit this. But if you wanted to add a brand new page on your website, the best thing to do is going to be just pick a page that's already been created. So maybe this about page and you want to work off of this design, or you want to work off of like maybe the sales page design. You can hover over that page, hit the gear shift over here to go into the page settings, and then scroll down and just duplicate the page. When you duplicate the page, you'll confirm, and then that's going to add the duplicate into your not linked section. You'll add the new page name, hit enter, and then go into the settings of that page to change out what the navigation title is. So if you're going to add this to the main menu, that's what will appear there. And you really want to pay attention to this URL slug. This is something that I see a lot of, is like the -1, and you just want to, that's what Squarespace is doing when it duplicates a page. But you want to customize this to whatever that new page name is and make sure that that is reflected there. Okay. And then you can also customize the navigation, so showing the header, the footer on this page. You can also change the SEO settings, so the title and the description and how that would appear on search. This has also gone into deeper in a different training video on this page. We talk about SEO a little bit more. You can change that social sharing image. So this is a specific image to this page, this new page that you're creating. If it was to be shown on Facebook or shared a link in iMessage. And then the advanced settings is just code, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you'll just hit save after you do that, and then just go in and edit the page, make all of the changes, change the text, the buttons, the images, all that good stuff. And then once it's ready to go, you'll just click and drag it onto that main menu if that's where you want it to live, and you're all set.